But by the way, how did you figure that out? I mean, what was it that anchored or supported your conclusion that that was sort of where it was going to be? Is it because it was in the middle of the two demands, or is it based on your experience in seeing parties go back and forth, or what was it that grounded that conclusion?
Well, the midpoint's not to be ignored. I have a theory in mediation that you take the second demand and second offer, divide it by 2, and if there's going to be a settlement, it will come within 10% of that midpoint. We didn't quite get to that, I don't think. I don't know how the math worked on what we did, but that it's partly based on my experience. But my client had $20 million. He had this building. If, in fact, Judy was right that we were paying rent for $5,000 less a month, we had a good deal, and his business, his clothing business, was the business that really was generating the money. So that's what mattered to him. And if in fact, with all his wealth, he was prepared to pay $1 million and keep this out of the news and keep his mother happy, that was good.
Pat, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I thought it was interesting when you turned the tables and said, well, why doesn't your client buy the building?
I knew she couldn't. I knew she couldn't do that.
Yeah,
We all
I know
knew.
this. You're asking her to do something you know the client can't do in an effort to establish the value. But I'm curious as to why you would go down the approach of asking her to do something.
Well, I never would have done it if I thought there was a chance she would have accepted it, because the building was valuable to my client because it housed his business. And so it was a way of making the point, the $1 million is too high.